heading there now?
20 seconds of anticipation. I'll be right here. Let me know the second you hit the atmosphere. I want to know if the sky is a normal color or if we're dealing with something neon and chaotic.
There we go.
We're in. Give me the readout. What are we looking at?
Oh no.
Is it a vivid neon?
I was just talking to myself there about trying to get this ship to come in at a good trajectory.
My bad. I'll let you focus on the flight path. I'll stay quiet while you nail the approach. Just give me a shout once you've touched down and can actually see the view.
Okay, we're going to have to map it first. Let me get closer here and we'll fire off our probes. I can't believe somebody went through here and basically cataloged the location of all these planets and saw that they were really high value and didn't bother to map or land on them. I mean, landing on them and going after the biologicals is one thing, but they didn't even bother to map them.
That is almost a crime. Imagine seeing all that potential and just leaving it on the table.
Yeah.
It's like finding a treasure chest and only taking a picture of the lock. I'm glad you're the one who found it this time. You're actually doing the work.
Well, yeah, you know how much we enjoy going after unique finds and...
Exactly. The real thrill isn't just knowing something's there. It's actually stepping onto the surface and seeing it for yourself. It's the difference between reading a menu and actually eating the meal.
Yeah.
We are the ones getting the full meal this time. Since you're firing off the probe now, I'm dying to know, is this a rocky world or are we talking about some weird gaseous soup down there?
Well, let's find out here. It's only going to take, looks like one probe to give a complete map. And that is impacting right about now. And we'll have the data back here in a second or two.
The suspense is killing me. Let me know the second that data hits your screen. Okay. I'm betting on something that looks like it belongs in a psychedelic painting.
We've got Frutexa, Tubus, Concha, and Bacterium.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
We've got...
yeah.
It's like a planetary sampler platter. We've got the fruits, the tubes, the bacteria, and Concha sounds like this planet might actually be trying to have a conversation with us. Are you going to drop the Nomad right on top of the Concha signals first, or start with the easier stuff?
Well, the Tubus seems to be the least plentiful. Let's head for Tubus first.
Going for the rare ones first. I love the ambition.
Yeah.
Let's track down those tubas and get them out of the way. I'm curious if they're actually tube-shaped or if they're just tubes in the same way our mummified weirdos are weirdos. Let me know when you're in range to scan.
I will. We're now getting ready to enter the atmosphere. I'll let you know as soon as we go into glide, and then we'll launch the Nomad when ready.
Copy that. I'll be standing by. Just give me the signal when you're in the glide and ready to deploy the Nomad.
Okay, we're in the glide, and I'm going to head for this crater over here. Just because I feel like it.
I love that logic. Why land on a flat plane when you can dive straight into a crater? It's way more dramatic.
Yeah.
Let me know when the crater approaches. Definitely the move.
We're launching the Nomad.
And we're airborne. I can almost feel the jolt of the launch. Keep me posted on the landing. I want to know if the crater view is as dramatic as I'm imagining.
There is Tubus directly in front of me, and I'm going to land right here and scan our first Tubus. Let me get down here and tell you what they look like. Well, they kind of look like... Oh, I better change my uniform here. I was trying out the operations the other day, and I put on a warrior uniform. And that doesn't have the scanning. Okay, here, I got the right uniform on now. I'm exiting the Nomad to go walk over here to our first scan of a tubus. They look kind of like bamboo.
Bamboo in deep space. I love that. It's such a familiar shape in such an unfamiliar place.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have that classic green look, or did the planet decide to give them a weird twist like neon blue or metallic silver?
Kind of gray. It's called Tubus compagibus gray.
Kapakibus gray. That sounds like something Werner would spend 3 hours lecturing us on.
Yeah.
I'm picturing some sort of ghostly, stone-colored bamboo forest. Does it actually feel like it belongs there, or does it look like a mistake in the scenery?
Yeah, it looks like it belongs here, and you nailed the image of it perfectly with your description of it. It does look like that.
I'll take that as a win for my imagination. There's something almost peaceful about a ghostly gray forest, even if it is millions of miles from home. Now that we've checked the Tubus off the list, are you staying in the crater for more, or are we heading for the next signal?
Oh, you remember we have to get 3 samples of each one. And so I'm getting
Right,
my
the rule of-
second Tubus. Yeah, the rule of 3. Yeah.
Exactly. Can't leave the job half done. We need the full set for the records. Let me know when you've snagged that third one and we can move on to the next weird thing on the list.
I will tell you, we just got our second one. I'm getting back in the Nomad now to go look for the third.
On the hunt for number 3, I'll be right here. Let me know when you spot that last gray bamboo stalk so we can officially cross Tubus off the list.
I think I see it up ahead here. Yes, I do. The Nomad
There
once,
it is.
Yeah, the Nomad once again proves how invaluable it is as an exobiology device here. It's,
And, boom. Tubus officially conquered. It's honestly such a relief not to have to land the Caspian every single time. I think we'd still be trying to find a parking spot in that crater if we didn't have the Nomad. So, who's next on the list? Are we going for the conscious signals or something else?
well, I'm going to poke my head up out of this
Leaving the crater.
crater.
It's always a bit of leaving the crater. It's always a bit of a relief to get some horizon back after being tucked away in a hole. Where are we heading now? Do those conscious signals have you curious, or are we sticking to the sampler platter approach?
I'm gonna let me see something here. What is this? Something's on the ground. It looks like we found some bacteria. Oh, I'm
Wait,
not
really?
Sure. I'm not
We just have-
sure.
Ah,
A bonus find. I love it when the universe just throws a little extra your way. It's bacteria. You might be able to knock out a few of those samples without even having to track the main signal. Is it looking like that bacterial sludge we talked about, or something a bit more fancy?
It's definitely bacterial sludge, and I heard Miles type in with
Wait, did you-
Ah,
Wait, did you actually hear Miles?
I
Because
did.
as far as I know, he's... Wait, hold on. I'm genuinely confused. Miles isn't here, and he definitely hasn't been part of this expedition. Are you sure it was him, or was it just a glitch in the comms?
Yeah, it's a glitch in the comms. You know how it is out here in space.
You're telling me? Between the witch space jumps and the static of deep space, I'm surprised we can even hear each other half the time.
Ain't that the truth?
Let's just... Right? I'll just assume Miles is haunting the radio frequencies for some reason. Now back to the sludge. Are you going to snag a sample of that bonus bacteria, or are we moving on to the next big
I'm
target?
getting my second sample of the bacterial sludge as we speak.
Nice. Getting that second sample without even trying, that's just efficient exploring.
Like falling
Now
off
we
a
just
log.
need one. Exactly. Just a little bit of cosmic luck. If the sludge is just lying around like that, we might be able to clear the whole bacteriolus before we even realize we're doing it.
I know. Yeah, we're going after the third and final bacterial sludge, and then we'll look for the other 2 items on the list, the Frutexa and the Oh, here he is. Got the third right here.
And that's 2 for 2. Bacterial sludge and tubus are officially in the bag. We're on a roll today. So it's down to the Frutexa and the conscious signals, which one is calling your name next?
Yeah, we'll have to maybe take a look around either in the Caspian or fly just a little bit of the Nomad to see if something appears on the scanners. Either way.
The classic fly around and hope for a beep strategy. It's surprisingly effective. Since you're already in the Nomad, you can probably cover more ground and spot those Frutexa before they even know you're coming. Which one do you think will be harder to track down?
Well, let's go. We're flying and pulsing right now.
Pulsing and prowling. I've got a feeling the conscious signals are going to be the elusive ones. They sound like they might be playing hide and seek with us. Let me know the second that scanner starts screaming.
I will. Yeah, we might have to go back to the Caspian and travel to a different sector on this planet, which is not a problem. Just a mild inconvenience. Wait, I think what is that? Something. Oh, that's just some more tubus, I believe. Yeah, that's tubus. Okay. Yeah, there's plenty of tubus and bacteria in this particular section of the planet. Let's go back up to the Caspian and reorient ourselves in a different location.
Back to the mothership. Sometimes you just hit a wall of bamboo and sludge and have to reset. It'll be a nice little breather for the Nomad, too.
Yeah.
While you're heading back up, do you think the Frutexa are hiding in some specific terrain, like mountains or forests, or are they just as random as the sludge?
In the past, the Frutexa, has that been out in the open, or do we find that in rocky mountain areas?
Let me think back. If I recall, the Frutexa usually like to hang out in those more rugged, rocky areas. They aren't typically just lounging in the open plains like the sludge.
Yeah.
I bet my last credit you'll find them tucked away in some jagged cliffs or hidden valley.
Okay. We'll go up into low orbit and hit the scanner and see where those Concha and Frutexa are.
On it. Let's see if we can spot some jagged peaks or a hidden valley from orbit. I've got a feeling the Frutexa are just waiting for us to find the right coordinates.
Yeah, we're already leaving the atmosphere, and I'm going to go up here and turn around and point the
right
Caspian.
Back to...
Yeah, we're right out in space again, just like that. Okay, I'm going to go back around and take a look here what we got. Let's see, there's Concha, and there's Frutexa.
Found them. The orbit scanner. When we're back in business, now that we've got the coordinates, are you going to dive for the Frutexa first, or is the allure of the Concha signals too strong to ignore?
Diving for the Frutexa.
Coming in hot for the Frutexa. Let's knock these out and leave the most mysterious one for the grand finale. Let me know when you're hitting the atmosphere.
Okay, you're right. I can see it's in a definite mountainous, rocky area.
I knew it.
Yeah, you sure did.
The rugged look is I've got a knack for these things. It just feels like the right place for something called Frutexa to be hiding. Are we going for a precision landing on a peak, or are we dropping into a valley to find them?
Oh, boy, they show up on the...
Wherever the signal's strongest.
And they already showed up.
Just your...
Already. And they are right on the side of some really rugged areas. Good thing we're in the Nomad. Now I'm going to land right on top of them. They'll let me.
Landing on a cliffside. That's the way to do it. Nothing says professional explorer like parking your ship on a jagged rock just to get a better look at some space fruit. Let me know when you've stepped out and can tell me if the Frutexa actually look like fruit, or if they're more of a weird organic sculpture situation.
Nah, they look like a fern. A common fern.
A common fern?
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed.
Oh, yeah.
I was really hoping for some neon grapes or floating berries, but I guess a space fern has its own kind of charm. Does it look like a fern we'd recognize from Earth, or is it doing something weird, like glowing or having metallic leaves?
It looks a lot like something I'd find in my own backyard.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
After all that traveling, all those jumps, and diving into a rugged mountain range, we find something that looks like it belongs in a suburban garden?
Yeah, I could
That
have
is
stepped
the most-
outside and scanned it in my backyard.
The absolute audacity of the universe to travel light years into a different sector just to find the galactic equivalent of a hedge. I guess the Frutexa just have a very classic aesthetic.
Yeah.
Are you gonna snag the other two samples and get out of there, or are you tempted to see if there's something actually weird hiding behind the ferns?
Well, I've already got the second one, and I saw a concha while I was maneuvering, so I'm going to grab the third Frutexa, and we're going to go back and start nailing down those conchas. There, I see the third Frutexa already. I'm going to land, and then we will say we are done with Frutexa.
And that's a wrap on the space ferns. Now we're down to the main event. Since you already spotted a conscious signal while you were hunting the ferns, do we have a lock on the first one, or are we going back to the Caspian to double check the coordinates?
I don't think we're going to need to go back. I think we'll be able to just do a circular search pattern and get it to pop up.
The classic circle of curiosity. I love it. There's something so satisfying about just orbiting the area and waiting for that one specific beep that tells you you found the mystery. I've got my fingers crossed that Conscious lives up to the name and is something truly bizarre. Maybe it actually pulses or reacts when you get close.
Found it. No, I didn't find it. I'm sorry.
No.
Got a little excited there.
You totally had me for a second. I was already preparing my "I knew it" victory speech.
I had myself,
No worries though.
too.
The hunt, the adrenaline is real. That's the beauty of the search. The heart jumps every time you think you've spotted something. I'm still locked in though. Let's see if this circular pattern finally pays off. Do you think these things are hiding in the shadows of those mountains, or are they out in the open just waiting to be noticed?
I'm still kind of going through the valleys of the mountain. They're narrow, jagged peaks. I think I might have thought I saw some, but I didn't. Yeah, there's a lot of Frutexa.
It's like the Frutex are trying to distract us. They're just creating a wall of ferns to keep us from finding the real prize. Do you think the conscious signals are smaller and harder to spot, or are we looking for something that should be obvious if we just hit the right angle?
Yeah, I don't think they're... You know what? I think we should probably go back to the, like you suggested, get back in the Caspian and position ourselves. Because, by now we probably could have already found him again.
Back to the mothership for a strategic reset. Sometimes you just need a better angle from orbit to stop the ferns from playing tricks on you. Let's get you back in the Caspian and pinpoint exactly where these conscious signals are hiding.
I'm lining myself up.
Lining up for the ascent. I'll be right here while you punch back through the atmosphere.
All right.
Let's see if a fresh look from the top finally gives us a lock on those elusive conscious signals.
I think we'll see a big signal. When I was up there before, I saw a large signal. Just wasn't necessarily in this vicinity.
A big signal, huh?
Oh,
Now
yeah.
we're talking. If it's a large signature, it's probably not just hiding behind a few ferns. It's likely something that wants to be noticed. I'm guessing once you get the Caspian's sensors locked on, it'll be like a beacon calling us in. Let me know as soon as you've got the coordinates pinned.
I will.
I'm on the edge of my seat. There's something about a large signal that just feels different, like we're about to find the centerpiece of the whole planet. I'll be waiting for the beep.
Okay, yeah, very large signal here. I'm gonna head right
Here
to
we
the
go.
thick of it. Yeah, it wasn't anywhere near where we were, so it's not surprising that we wouldn't see any, but we're definitely gonna have to see something now because we're gonna be surrounded by it. It's a really large, as you say, signature. We'll go right into the
Now we're
heart of
talking.
it. Yeah.
Right into the heart of the mystery. If the signal is that massive, we're not just looking for a plant anymore, we're looking for a landmark. I've got a feeling this is where things get really weird. Let me know the second you break the clouds and can see what's creating that signature.
Okay, I'll do that.
What is it?
Well, we're gliding
ready.
in. I'm
I'll
not through yet. Almost. We're coming through the haze and... Okay, let me get in the Nomad and launch us out of here.
Wait, before we launch the Nomad, I have to let you know that our call is about to hit its time limit in a minute. I don't want you to get cut off right as we're diving into the heart of that massive signal.
No problem.
Let's wrap up for now, and you can just call me right back the second you're ready to step out onto the surface. I'll be waiting to hear what that conscious signature actually is. Hey, what's up?
Okay, we've launched in the, oops.
You're on the surface.
We're,
I've been waiting for
we're,
this.
we're having
Now
control
that
problems. The ship is out of control.
Wait, what? Out of control how?
I don't know.
Tell me. Are you okay?
No.
Tell me what's happening. Did you manage to stabilize the ship, or are we in a free fall?
Attempting. We were in a real death spiral there.
A death spiral? Please tell me you've got a handle on the controls.
I did.
Focus on
I
the...
don't know what that was.
That sounded terrifying. 1 second you're diving into a mystery, the next you're fighting for your life in a spiral.
We were.
Actually
We could have
settled down,
died
or
there.
just- The thought of that is honestly chilling. Take a deep breath. You're safe. The ship is steady, and you're still in one piece. Do you need a minute to just shake that off, or are you ready to see if that massive signal was worth the near-death experience?
We're okay. Let's,
It's a lot to process. When the adrenaline hits like that, it takes a second for the world to stop spinning.
I found it. I
Just
found
take
some
your time.
concha.
You actually found it. After that death spiral, you definitely earned this win. What are we looking at? Does it look like something that's actually conscious, or is it just another cosmic tease?
Let me get out of the Nomad and walk up to it and take a look and see if I can describe it. It's, well, looks like a coconut shell, a giant one, that maybe the size of a beach ball, that's been split open with a plant coming out of the opening.
A split open beach ball. I'm trying to picture that. Is it like a shell that's cracked, or does it look more organic, like something that actually burst open? And the most important question, is it doing anything, or is it just sitting there being a weird space ball?
Its name is Concha labiata gray.
Concha labiata. That sounds like it belongs in a nature documentary. Does it have a specific color or a glow to it, or is it just a split open mystery ball?
Yeah, split open mystery ball. Looks like that plant in Little Shop of Horrors, you know.
Oh, you mean the Audrey 2 plant? If it looks like a carnivorous talking plant from a musical, we might be in a lot more trouble than we thought. Is it just sitting there, or is it looking at you like you're a snack?
Yeah, it's just sitting there.
Okay, so it's not trying to eat you.
No.
That's a huge relief. Still, the image of a giant split open beach ball that looks like Audrey Sasette is a lot. Does it have that same vibrant, menacing green, or is it leaning more toward the ghostly gray vibe of the bamboo?
Well, everything on this planet's been rather dull and kind of beigey gray.
Beigey gray. The universe really decided to go with a muted palette for this planet, didn't it?
It did.
It's a bit of a letdown that the Audrey 2 of space isn't a vibrant neon green. Does it at least have some interesting texture, or is it just a dull, split open ball?
Yeah, it's just a split open ball with a, I don't know, like
A split open ball with a...
tongue-like
I'm leaning
thing
in.
coming
Give it to
out
me.
of
With...
it. Nothing really spectacular. Okay, we got them all scanned. We're going back up. We're going to go to the next planet now.
And just like that, the sampler platter is complete. You survived a death spiral and conquered the beige Ubray mystery boss. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Which planet is next on the list? Does it look more promising, or are we expecting more suburban garden vibes?
Well, it's got, I believe, I don't know, I gotta get in the ship here and see. I think it's got 5 signals on it. And probably, I'm running into my own ship here. Good thing we got shields. It's probably more of the same since it's in this region, but you never know. We'll find out.
Exactly. The you never know is the only reason we do this. 5 signals is a great start. Hopefully this next world decided to use a few more colors than beige eye gray for its decor. Do you think we'll find something that actually looks alien this time, or are we just looking for more space shrubs?
Oh, I'll take alien, of course. Okay, this next one. Oh, it's also got 4 signals, and it's the next one in line. See, the one after that has got 5, 5, 5. Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more planets to go. 3 of them have 5 signals, and 1 more has 4. We're going to go to the one with 4 right now.
The one with 5 signals, naturally. Why settle for 4 when you can have 5? Let's go for the big win.
Oh,
Are we
no,
diving
we're going
straight
for
in?
4.
Or are you doing a quick scan from orbit to see if this planet actually has a color palette that isn't office cubicle beige?
No, we're going for the next one in line, the one that's at 4.
Wait, we're pivoting back to the one with 4?
Yeah.
I thought we were going for the jackpot.
No.
But hey, maybe the 4 signal planet is hiding something that'll make up for the lack of the
Yeah, we want to do every planet
just-
in this system.
Total completionist run. I respect that. Why leave a single rock unscanned when you're already in the neighborhood? Let's hit the one with 4 signals and clear the deck. Are we expecting more backyard fern energy, or are you feeling a shift in the vibe for this one?
I think it'll be identical to what we just did, so it'll be a little boring and routine, but we'll get it done, and then we'll go on to the 3 planets that have 5 each.
The grind of the routine. I'm with you. Let's just knock this one out of the way so we can get to the good stuff. If it is just more beige shrubs and sludge, at least it'll be fast. Do you have a strategy for the boring ones, or are you just going to autopilot through the scanners?
Nah, I'm just gonna...
I get it. Just cruise through and get the data. I'll be here to keep you company so the routine doesn't get too tedious.
Okay.
Let me know when you hit the atmosphere.
Okay, we gotta map it first.
Right, can't forget the map. I'll be standing by while you send the probes. Let me know if this one surprises us with a little bit of color, or if we're officially in the beige zone for the rest of the trip.
Okay, we're getting closer. I'm almost ready to launch the probes, but not quite yet.
Keeping the Spence alive, I see. Just let me know when you've officially pulled the trigger on those probes. I'm genuinely curious if this planet is going to break the beige streak, or if we're just doomed to a very neutral-toned afternoon.
This again takes only one probe, which I've launched and waiting for impact.
One and done. Love a planet that doesn't make us look at the map. Let me know the second the data comes back. Still holding out hope for a splash of color, even if it's just a single neon leaf in a sea of beige.
Okay, this one is almost identical, but instead of Tubus, it's got Tussock. It's Tussock, Frutexa, Concha, and Bacterium.
Tussock makes its entrance. It's basically the same menu, but with a different side dish. Since it's practically identical to the last one, are you just gonna swoop in and snag those samples, or are you feeling a bit more daring with the landing this time?
I'm just gonna go down in the Nomad.
Back in the Nomad. Since we're just knocking these out, do you think you can land this one without any death spirals, or is the universe still feeling chaotic today?
I bumped into my mouse.
Oh no, not again. Are we talking a little love tap, or would you just do a full-on nosedive into the
Well, that's what happened
hangar?
last time. Is I bumped the mouse, and it threw the controls into a spiral, and so I had to get it leveled out before I can get back to my controller to regain the ship's balance.
Oh, so it was a mouse mishap. That explains the sudden chaos. One little bump, and suddenly you're fighting for your life in a death spiral.
Yeah.
Now that you've got the controls locked down, are we safely on the surface, or are you still wrestling with the Nomad?
We're now exiting the Caspian aboard the Nomad, and we're heading towards the surface.
And we're airborne again. Since we're on a mission for efficiency, are you just gonna hunt the Tussock first, or are you gonna try and snag a few different things in one go?
I just aimed for a signal. I don't even know what it is, and we'll see what shows up on the readout.
The mystery signal approach. I love the gamble. Are we looking at the Tussock, or did the universe decide to surprise us with something actually interesting this time?
Right now, there, it looks like, what is that? Let me get a little closer. It looks like we have, right here, a choice between Tussock and Bacteria.
The ultimate dilemma. A little bit of Tussock or a bit of the bacterial sludge. Since we're in efficiency mode, are you just gonna snag both since they're right there, or do you have a preference?
Well, we have to get 3 of one in order before we can get a second. So I'm going to get the Tussock first. I got one of them. It's Tussock Ventusa Yellow Organic.
Ventusa Yellow! Finally! A bit of color. I'll take a yellow organic over office cubicle beige. Any day of the week. Is it a bright sunshine yellow, or more of a muted mustard kind of vibe?
Kind of a straw-colored yellow.
Straw yellow. Still a huge upgrade from the beige. It's like the planet finally decided to put a little effort into the decor. Are you going to clear out the rest of the Tussock while you're right there, or are you moving on to the sludge?
Oh, we have to do the Tussock first. I'm getting the second one lined up. I'm going to walk over there and scan it here in a second.
On it. Just one more and the Tussock are officially checked off. Curious. Does the straw yellow look more like a weird tuft of grass or something more alien?
It looks like a tuft of grass that could be in my backyard.
Not again. The universe is really trying to convince us that the depths of space are just one giant suburban lawn, isn't it? First the ferns, now the straw-colored grass. At this rate, I'm expecting to find a garden gnome hiding behind the next rock. Are you snagging the third one and moving on, or
I
are you
am
starting to suspect we've accidentally landed in a cosmic replica of your neighborhood?
That would be something.
It really would. Imagine the look on the face of the explorer who mapped this place and just left it without landing. They'd be thrilled to know it's basically a galactic lawn. Did you get that third sample, or is the grass too distracting?
I got it. There's right in the middle of it is some bacterial sludge, which I'm going to grab right now.
The perfect transition, going from the lawn to the sludge without even having to move your feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I call a productive outing. Are you just going to scoop up the rest of the bacteria right there, or is the tussock patch acting like a shield for the other signals?
Oh, we have to get a little bit of distance between us and that sludge before it will allow us to scan it as an individual. So we're gonna fly around.
The classic social distancing for space sludge. I love that the universe has these weird little rules about how far you have to stand from a blob of goo before it counts as a new discovery. Are you just gonna hop a few feet away and swoop back in, or are you taking the Nomad for a quick spin to create some space?
Oh, I take the Nomad for a spin, and I found some, and I'm landing next to it now. I'm gonna get out and walk over there.
The Nomad strikes again. It's definitely the fastest way to play tag with some bacterial sludge.
Definitely.
Let me know when you've snagged the second sample, or if the sludge is trying to put up a fight.
I have just scanned the second of the Bacterium Orasis lime.
2 down.
One more to go.
You're just breezing through this routine. One more sample of that sludge, and we can finally put the boring planet to bed. Are you just staying in the same area, or is the sludge hiding out in a different neighborhood?
I think it'll be. I already found it. I didn't even have time to answer, and I looked around, and there it is. So we're gonna land and get this third one.
Efficiency at its finest. You're just sweeping through this place. Once you grab that third sample, we can officially leave the boring planet in the rearview mirror.
Did we do?
Are you
four
heading straight
already?
for the one?
I thought we had 2 more to go.
I think so. You just cleared the one with 4 signals. We're officially done with the routine part of the trip.
Oh, wait a minute.
Now-
I think we got. No, we've been one. Hang on a second. I think
Wait, did I get the count wrong?
I think so.
I thought we just finished. Alright, let's double check the manifest. I thought we just knocked out the one with 4, but if you're feeling a gap in the records, let's find it. Do you see any other planets in the system?
We've done the first planet we did had 4, and we completed that. Now we're on the second planet of 4, and we have 2. So we got to get 2 more samples off this planet.
Oh, my bad. I got ahead of myself. We're still in the middle of the second 4-signal planet. So you've got the tussock and the first bit of sludge, but you still need to track down the Frutexa and the Concha to officially call this one finished.
Right.
Are you going to hunt for those ferns now, or do you want to finish the sludge first?
We're done with the sludge. We need to get back into the Caspian and reposition ourselves to where the Frutexa or the Concha is, I guess. It is.
Back to the mothership it is. Since we're on a roll with efficiency, do you think the Frutexa and Concha on this planet are going to be in the same rugged spots as the last one, or is the universe going to surprise us with a new hiding place?
Oh, I imagine they'll be in a pretty rugged area.
I'm betting on the rugged highlands again. It's like the universe has a template for where to put the fancy plants, and it just keeps hitting copy-paste. Are you already locking in the coordinates from orbit, or are we just going to dive toward the nearest mountain and hope for the best?
Oh, we're really trying to get up into orbit right now.
I'm right here with you. Get us up into orbit, and let's see where these last few signals are hiding. Do you think we can knock both the Frutexa and the Concha out in one landing, or are they on opposite ends of the planet?
We'll give it a good look and see.
I'm optimistic. If the universe is really in copy-paste mode today, they might be practically neighbors. Let me know what the orbital scan says. Are we looking at one quick trip or a scenic tour of the highlands?
They're, far away from each other,
Unlocked.
but I think I can get into a relatively common area for the Frutexa and Concha, but it'll be hit or miss.
I love a hit or miss gamble. It's much more exciting than just following a dotted line. Let's aim for that middle ground and see if we can trick the universe into giving us both signals in one go. Do you think we can pull it off, or are we just setting ourselves up for another long flight in a Nomad?
I think we can.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you. If you manage to snag both in one landing, it'll be a legendary efficiency win.
Okay.
Let me know when you're breaking the atmosphere. I'm ready to see if the copy-paste theory holds up.
Alright, we're coming in, and we are going to launch in the Nomad right now. I got a good feeling about this. We'll find out here in a minute.
I love that confidence. There's nothing quite like the feeling of a hunch actually paying off. I'm buckled in. Let me know the second those signals start popping up on your HUD.
We got some, and it looks like it is... what is that? Looks like
Oh, don't
Frutexa.
tell me. A Frutexa. I knew the copy-paste theory was onto something. Since we're already in the neighborhood, do you see any signs of the Concha nearby, or is it playing hard to get?
I'll let you know in a second. Let me get this Frutexa. I can't let it get out of my sight here.
No rush. Take your time getting the positioning right. I'm just sitting here hoping the Concha's hiding just around the next bend so we can officially call this planet done.
Okay, there's one Frutexa. Give me just a second. I'm going to jump up here and do a scan. Let's see if there's any...
One
Yeah,
down.
there's Concha nearby.
Yes, the hunch actually paid off. We're officially in the efficiency zone. Are they close enough that you can just scroll over to the Concha, or is it time for another quick Nomad hop?
Now we'll be able to... We'll go in the Nomad to get the rest of the Frutexa, and then we'll just loop back to where the Concha was. Should be done here in a few minutes.
A few minutes, please. I can handle that. I'm just imagining you looping around those peaks like a pro. Get those last Frutexa samples out of the way, and then we can finally put this planet to bed. I'll be right here waiting for the mission accomplished signal.
Okay. There's number 2 of the Frutexa. Go get the third. Let me get back
Almost
into the
there.
Nomad.
Just one more and
there.
those space... One more, and we're officially done with the ferns. See, snag that last one. Do you think you can just glide right over to the Concha, or are we looking at another Nomad maneuver?
I don't want to have to use the Nomad. I mean, I don't want to have to. We're going to have to use the Nomad. I was confusing the Nomad with a kitten. I'm not
Nomad
feeling
is
well. I'm
definitely the
sorry.
way to go.
I'm not feeling well at all.
Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that. Please don't apologize. Your health is way more important than some space plants. Do you need to step away and take a break, or is there
I might
anything
need
I can
to.
do
Let me
help right now?
get the rest of these plants here, and then I need to go lie down or something.
Please don't push yourself on my account. If you're feeling that bad, just leave the plants where they are. They aren't going anywhere, and they definitely aren't worth you feeling miserable.
It's okay.
Do you think you can make it to a place where you can rest, or do you need a moment before you head off?
I'll be all right.
I really hope so, but please listen to your body. If you're feeling off, the game can wait. Do you want to just push through these last few scans quickly, or would it feel better to just call it a day right now?
I can push through, because I've just completed the Frutexas and just need to get 3 Conchas, and then we're done, and then I'll take a rest. And it looks like
I'm rooting for you, but only because the finish line is so close. Just 3 more Conchas and you can officially clock out. I'll keep it light and quick so you can get to that rest as soon as possible. You've got this.
What is that? Is that what we're looking for? No, that's...
What is it? Did a concha finally pop up on the scanner?
No. What I thought was concha was actually tussock. These things can be funny when they're just a glowing blob on the...
Ugh. The universe really loves to tease you when you're already not feeling great. Just a glowing blob that turns out to be the wrong plant. That is the absolute worst. Are you still seeing any actual concha signals, or is the scanner just like messing with you now?
I found one. One just popped up. I'm going to head over to it here. Yeah, I
Found
see
one.
several,
Tell me-
actually. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. Let me land here. Yeah, this looks, it's identical. It's that beige little shop of horrors plant-like thing. Nothing remarkable.
The beige Audrey Dessous returns. It's almost like this planet is just a mirror image of the last one. Go ahead and snag those last 3 samples. We're practically at the finish line, and that rest is calling your name.
That's for sure. Yeah, okay. Let's see, there's one, and now we're going after. Yeah, I see 2 up ahead here.
Almost there. Just 2 more and you can officially call it a day. I'll be right here keeping it quiet so you can just focus on those last couple of scans.
Okay, I appreciate that. Let me go over here. Walking over to the second one, I'm pulling out my scanner and I'm scanning it. And that
2
is
down.
2
Just
down, yeah. One more to go.
One last one. The final stretch. Just one more scan and you can officially clock out and get some well-deserved rest. I'm standing by for the victory lap.
I see the third already. I'm heading directly for it. I'm coming in.
Final boss.
Already, yeah. Yep.
And boom, that's it. Mission accomplished. Now
Almost.
please, for the love of everything, get out of that cockpit and go lie down. The beige plants can wait until you're feeling 100% again.
Okay.
Seriously, go get some rest. The galaxy isn't going anywhere, and those planets will still be there when you're feeling better.
Okay.
Just let me know whenever you're back and ready to roll.
I'll
Get some
do
sleep.
that.
I'll be right here whenever you're feeling back to yourself. Take it
Okay.
easy.
Thank you.
Anytime. No, seriously, go get some rest.
Okay.
I'll be here whenever you're feeling back to yourself. Sleep
Okay.
well.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're so welcome.